Welcome to 21st Sports Recap and Reaction for the Washington Redskins at the New England Patriots in their Week 9 matchup played November 8th, 2015. We're going to go over the scores and the stats and give our breakdown and analysis. And to start off this game, the Patriots on their first possession went 84 yards in 13 plays, capped off by an 8-yard touchdown pass by Tom Brady to Julian Edelman. Stephen Gostkowski kicked the extra point, and it was 7-0 Patriots. The Patriots then went for an onside kick, and they would recover, but then on that possession, they ended up fumbling the ball after 5 plays as Julian Edelman fumbled and Blackman recovered for the Redskins. But on the very next play, the first play from scrimmage for the Redskins, Kirk Cousins was intercepted by Logan Ryan, and now the Patriots had the ball back. 6 plays later, they were in the end zone as LeGarrette Blount ran it in from 5 yards out. Gostkowski hit the extra point, and it was now 14-0 New England over Washington. And the Redskins had only ran 1 play from scrimmage, and that was an interception, which turned into 7 points. So that would do it for the first quarter. Then in the second quarter, Stephen Gostkowski hit a 21-yard field goal with about 8 minutes left before halftime to make it 17-0. And that actually was after a possession where Brady had been intercepted, as Brady was intercepted by Robinson on the Patriots' previous possession, but the Redskins turned the ball over on downs, and that led to the Patriots going 61 yards in 10 plays and that field goal by Gostkowski. But the Redskins then, on their next possession, would end up going 75 yards in 16 plays, and with less than a half a minute left before halftime, Dustin Hopkins kicked a 23-yard field goal to put the Redskins' first points on the scoreboard, as it was now 17-3 as the Patriots led at halftime. So then in the second half, the first possession for the Redskins would result in a turnover, as they ended up turning it over on 3rd and 2 from the New England 42 when Matt Jones fumbled the ball. He was blown up by Branch, and it was recovered by Ninkovich. So now the Patriots would get the ball. They would go 54 yards in 9 plays, and Gostkowski kicked a 21-yard field goal to make it 20-3 with about 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter. So then in the fourth quarter, Brady would hit Brandon Bolden, the running back, for an 18-yard touchdown pass to make it 27-3 after Gostkowski hit the extra point with about 11.5 minutes left before halftime. And then with half a minute left in the game, Kirk Cousins threw a 3-yard touchdown to Jordan Reed, the only time the Redskins got into the end zone with just less than 30 seconds left. Hopkins kicked the extra point, and it was 27-10 as the Redskins scored some garbage time points, but the Patriots win this one in a very dominant fashion, and they turned 2 turnovers into 10 points, whereas the Redskins, although they were able to force some turnovers as they got the pick off and then there was the fumble, but they did not get any points out of it. And so the Patriots, they take advantage of the opportunities. They shut down the running game of the Redskins. They said they forced that fumble by Jones and the interception by Cousins. The first play from scrimmage for Washington, the Patriots ended up turning that into a touchdown on their possession after the turnover. And in this game, Brady 26 for 39, 299 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. LeGarrette Blount 29 carries for 129 yards and a touchdown. Brandon LaFell 5 receptions, 102 yards. Julian Edelman also had 5 receptions, 55 yards, and a touchdown. Rob Gronkowski 4 receptions for 47 yards. Dion Lewis would leave the game due to injury, but he had 4 receptions for 39 yards in this game and 4 carries for 14 yards before leaving the game. So 54 total yards for Lewis. And then Bolden had 3 receptions for 27 yards and a touchdown to go along with 1 carry for 12 yards, as Bolden had 39 total yards in the game. Danny Amendola 4 receptions for 24 yards. And for the Redskins, Kirk Cousins 22 for 40, 217 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Matt Jones was their leading rusher. He had just 11 carries for 27 yards. And Pierre Garcon was the leading receiver for Washington with 4 receptions for 70 yards. Crowder had 6 receptions for 50 yards. We look at the kickers. Hopkins, 1 for 1 on the field goals, 1 for 1 on the extra points. Steven Gostkowski was perfect as well, 2 for 2 on the field goals, 3 for 3 on the extra points. We look at the defense. Logan Ryan had that interception for the Patriots. Freeney with a forced fumble. Branch also had a forced fumble as well. Chandler Jones had a sack. And for Washington, Robinson had their interception. Blackman and Pia each forced fumbles for the Redskins. We look at team stats. First downs, 27 for the Patriots, 16 for the Redskins. Third downs, 9 for 16 for New England, 56% converted. 7 for 14 for Washington, 50% converted. The Patriots went for it once on 4th down, and they did get it 100%. The Redskins 0 for 1 on 4th down. Total net yards, 460 for the Patriots, 250 for the Redskins. The Patriots had 210 more total net yards. And on the ground, they totally dominated the Redskins, who are a team that usually runs the ball pretty good. But here in this game, the Patriots 161 net rushing yards, only 37 net rushing yards for the Redskins. The Patriots more than quadrupled their rushing output. So then through the air, 299 for the Patriots netted. Brady was not sacked at all in this game. 213 for the Redskins. Kirk Cousins was sacked once for a loss of 4 yards. We look at the penalties. Not a lot of penalties in this game, but 6 against the Pats for 43 yards. 4 against the Redskins, 27 yards. Each team fumbled the ball twice, losing it once each. And in the red zone, the Patriots 3 for 6, 50%. The Redskins were 50% as well, but they were 1 for 2. Of course, their one touchdown came in garbage time with less than a minute left in the game. Less than a half minute left in the game as they scored that touchdown, which was pretty meaningless. But in the time of possession, 37 minutes, 5 seconds for the Patriots as they totally dominated. They had the ball almost twice as long. The Redskins just 22 minutes, 55 seconds. So start out kind of crazy there in the beginning, especially, with that onside kick and with all the turnovers early on. But the Patriots were able to capitalize on turnovers in this game, turning it into 10 points, whereas the Redskins did not score any points off of turnovers in this game. They said they only had 3 points until the final minute in garbage time when they put up that touchdown. The Patriots 8-0. They remain undefeated. They're undefeated, of course, at Foxborough. If you're undefeated overall, you're undefeated at home. But they're 5-0 at home as they've already played more than half of their home games this year. So they got 5 road games still left to play in the second half of this season. The Redskins are winless on the road, 0-4. They're 3-5 on the season after this game. So the Patriots just roll over the Redskins. They didn't really have too much problems. Like I said, it was interesting early on. And, Brady with that interception, that doesn't happen too often. And, but they still managed to get the big win. And they did it in pretty dominant fashion. They did it with defense, especially on the ground, just shutting down what's actually been a pretty good running game for Washington, even going back a few years. Morris isn't quite what he used to be, but the Redskins are pretty good at running the ball. And the Patriots showed that they can play run defense against a team that, traditionally speaking and overall, they're usually more committed to the run. But in this game, the Patriots forcing them to play from behind. Of course, they had 14 points on the board, and the Redskins had only run 1 play from scrimmage, so they were playing catch-up the entire game as their first play resulted in a turnover. And really, that was kind of the way this game went, as it was all Patriots. But let me know what you think in the comments section below. Definitely interested to read your thoughts and opinions. Thank you very much for listening. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you're having a good day and had a great week and are having a great weekend and enjoyed all the sports.